The big energy is here, solar flashes. We have two X-class flares that have erupted from the sun. We have some geomagnetic shock waves that are coming in. And of course, today is the largest super full moon of 2025. Your system is receiving, so let's dive in. This is pretty big. Yesterday, November 4th, active region 4274 unleashed a powerful X1.8 class solar flare, the strongest flare since June this year. This event triggered a R3 radio blackout over parts of the Americas, showing some high frequency communications that were disrupted. X-class flares are the largest category of solar flares that you can have. We had an X1.8. Directly after that, we had an X1.1, followed by a strong M7.4 solar flare. Associated with these solar flares are CMEs, which are coronal mass ejections. While scientists currently expect that neither is directly earthbound, there is a glancing blow effect from the outer edge of the CME. This remains possible. So from November 5th into November 7th, we have the magnetosphere. It is flagged for unsettled into active conditions with a chance of a G1 into a G2 geomagnetic storm. These can become significantly stronger if these active regions continuously pop off. Solar wind may show these enhancements between the next 24 into 72 hours. Aurora watchers, be aware because higher latitude positions are going to get a beautiful aurora coming this weekend. Also, tech and communications guys, listen up, you should monitor those. Electrically sensitive systems such as radio high frequencies or satellites or GPSs, you may experience some brief disruptions, and there could possibly be more coming. It looks like we are going to get this glancing blow in the next coming of days. We also have a very large coronal hole with a negative polarity coronal hole stream tethered straight to Earth. So because this coronal hole is negative, it means we're going to have stronger northern light effects. But right now our BZ is northward. Once it dips southward, we're going to see exactly how strong these storms can produce. But tonight we enter the full moon in Taurus. These planetary alignments line up directly with solar activity. We've been tracking it for years. So here we are today with our next round of solar flashes. Here we go, anchored into Earth, body, value, the material realm. This full moon is going to oppose Scorpio, so themes of power or hidden transformation or depth will surface. We also fall under the tail end of the Southern Taurids meteor shower, so if you have not seen that, you will be able to see some celestial code drops during that time. So overhead in your intersystem, you may get some downloads due to the high amount of cosmic activity that's going on all around us. Combined with solar flare activity, the material and the energetic are starting to intersect. So what values are you anchoring now? What are you ready to release under the moonlight? Looking ahead and into the next 48 hours, we're gonna see the moon begin to wane in Taurus. This is an integration phase. This is where you are going to ground and see what emerges. Mars in Sagittarius is going to bring some truth-seeking action, especially amongst the whole collective, because if you haven't noticed, the world has went to shit. So there's going to be expansion within this, and there's going to be a lot of people who are going to voice their opinions. Messages are going to be prominent. Sagittarius likes freedom and energy, and it's very fiery. Mars is that action, that voice. Uranus in Taurus, also more of that Taurus energy. This is going to be disruptions of the old value systems. We're building these new ones. Let's collapse them together. Tropical and sidereal astrology are both pointing towards something that is a turning point. So it's not just changing a habit this time. This is literal shifting of a whole foundation. If you've been feeling the inner stir-ups, or your brain has been just static lately, or there's emotional waves, this is kind of why. Here's how to ride the wave consciously. Go outside. Go outside. Feet on the earth. I'm not even kidding. This is Taurus energy. We need to ground this energy. deep breaths while you do this, and then put some water in your body, because the geomagnetic storms are literally going to drain your system and it will create this mental fog around you. This is also a really good time where you're going to want to journal. So journal something that is about what your old values are and what you're releasing now. This is that Taurus, Scorpio kind of axis that I was talking about. And then what are you valuing? What do you value? What are you claiming that you value? And then how are you going to embody that into your actual daily life? Move your body, shake it out, dance, do whatever you got to do, get into nature. The solar flares really are wanting your physical system to upgrade, but you need to be awake and you need to be present. If you're feeling pressure or you're buzzing or you feel this alertness, it's because you're sensitive. So remove your screen, slow down a little bit and tune in, because your field is really active right now. This is really a time to claim value, release the old, stand in new ground. We're in a convergence, meaning solar flare activations, possible geomagnetic ripples, and then the full moon grounding, and then the planetary value shift. It's all coming together. This is more than a cycle. This is a literal portal. If you would like help mapping out how this wave is going to move through you, through your chart, through your starseed blueprint, through your mission, I'm here for it. Go to sarahstarofficial.com, book your reading now. Save this video, share it with your cosmic circle, let your field be active today, because the cosmos is calling.